Hi, this Christmas is one of those Christmas that's like no other Christmas. Because if you hear around, you hear everybody saying, I don't have, I don't have. Even me here living in Germany, I went to the shop, I see that people are not buying things like they used to buy before because things are really not how it used to be. But I need to tell you a story about one of these Christmas when we didn't really have all. Then that Christmas, my dad was sick and he couldn't walk. A year before that year, my dad was also sick. So it was like a Christmas where you try to look around to see things you have before so that you can manage them for this Christmas since you don't have this Christmas. But we don't even really have, because 2 years ago, my dad was sick and this sickness led us to this year, which is like we've been managing. We don't really have much. Even eating or going to school was very difficult. Then it happened that my sister, who is living in Lagos, couldn't even come home because she's the one who brings all this excitement. When she come home, people will be visiting us because she came from the cities, people she have not seen for long. We go with her to visit other people, so things will be happening somehow. Even my dad will kind of adjust the way he bring money because all my big sis is here, that kind of thing. It's just like a standing fan. The breeze from high somehow blowing on us, because we didn't have anyone to help us. This was like, it's our star. Even today, she remains our star, the eye we used to see, because she's before us and she was somehow promising, and still today she's promising. So we really was like, without her, there's no Christmas. So because things were not going well, it happens that Christmas she won't be coming home. So what do? It means there's be no new clothes, no good food. The Christmas was like things are not really falling into place how they used to. My father, who is sick, couldn't kind of cut the flowers and make the place how it's supposed to be because actually we are poor. But how my father used to make the place, he always beautify the compound with flowers that when you come in, you'll be thinking you're coming to a rich man's place. So we are used to this, living in a very nice, conducive environment, though we are very poor. So that Christmas, because we had nothing, we are not sure of making our hair, buying new clothes, we are just not sure of anything. So my sis, my immediate sis, she walked in one afternoon and told me that I've seen how things are, that things are not really going on well for us this year. That when you hear around, you hear people are getting ready for the Christmas. Some people are yet to get their clothes from tailor. Some have already collected theirs, have started making their hair. You can see some people's fowl, chicken, whatever they've prepared for this Christmas, but we not. Then this story is for you today in case your Christmas is like one of those my Christmas. My sister called me and told me that there is no way, no matter all the activities we have to attend to in my village, we have to go to. Each community have a day. Like in my village, we had it on the 26th. So when we go to this 26th, on the 27th, 28th, we'll be going to other people's day from all around, or let's say within all these communities. We will come out. So, sometimes in the village, it seems as if you come with a lot of clothes or you so many clothes to get ready for all these activities that will be going on. Because this is Christmas, people from the city will come back, they'll be dressing very fine. Even you in the village needs to dress well to somehow match, to belong, to be like them when they come. Oh, I almost forget one story. So I used to live in the village at least for 5 years of my life. So during this time, I get acquainted with one of my uncle's children. And these kids, they will come home and, this giving, this you giving something, it's your parents who needs to teach you how to give. I will change the story and bring it to another place. When I came here newly in Germany, when you go to German people's house, they will force their children to dash you one of their toys. They will ask their children to dash you something. You don't need that thing, but they will ask their children, won't you dash this person something? Because they're trying to teach their children how to share and give. I hope you've been teaching your children how to give. This is very important. So as somebody who is in the village, I have nothing. I will accompany this my cousin, distant cousin. I will accompany them to the supermarket. In Germany, we call it supermarket. So we will get to this supermarket. They will buy things they need. You know, I want to change the story a little bit to divert to another thing that is important in our life, no matter what we do, if we are rich or poor. It's every time good for you to be content and for you to train your children to control this, their longer throat, that when they need something, they must have it, they must have it. People who have money, they every time try to suppress us, oppress us, and intimidate us. So this thing makes people like us who do not have to have the kind of confidence. Oh my God, I don't know where it's coming from. The kind of confidence we have this kind of confidence that if you want to pay for it, you can't buy it because of things we have been through. A lot of things we have been through, a lot of challenges, intimidation, and oh my God, how they try to make us nothing. So we grow to train ourselves to have that strength, the feeling okay and well, in order to stand before crowd to say we are good. It doesn't matter what family we come in from. If we have eaten or not, we are satisfied and we are grateful to Almighty God. You know, so they will take me to this supermarket and they will buy shortcake, shortbread, whatever they choose, and they will buy it. And we will come home. All the way through, this work can take us like 1 hour or more because we are working slowly during Christmas time, talking, catching up from old time, like a kind of strolling. We walk to that place, they will buy this biscuit and they will be eating it one after the other. Sometimes they will bring their friends along to come with us and they will be eating this biscuit and drinking Fanta or Cola and be walking home. All that journey in a hot sun, in a dusty area like East, and will be coming. They won't be able to give me one biscuit, one piece from the biscuit. They'll just be eating and be talking to me, and we are going. So this happened 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. In the 4th year, I remember, because every time I expected them to give me. And this shortbread and shortcake was not what I was seeing every time. I see this thing either when they come home or I see it once in a while. I can say the whole of this year, maybe I don't see shortbread or shortcake. And I know what it tastes like. So you know this temptation, how you feel. You feel like eating this. When 4 people are going with you to go and get this and they will buy this and they will not be able to give you one piece. And I will come home, I won't even tell my parents. You know how they brought us up. Because when you tell them that, like, yeah, this is how life is, or all fingers are not equal, whatever they will tell you, they say this is how it is. Don't beg them. They will encourage you to be yourself and have this self-esteem and believe that you will make it. They will tell you this is a challenge for you to meet up in future, to become something in future. You know, all that what our parents will tell us. So we're welcome. This year, when we had nothing, there's no Christmas coming for us. As God we have it. One of my distant cousins from my father's maternal home now came back from Swiss and he gave me small money, the money that can buy me that shortcake, at the same time buy me this Fanta like them. So that Christmas, I kept that money. I even went to my mother. You know how it is in the village that when you people are not very rich, when you tell your mother you have money, she will say, oh, you people will use it for this, you people will use it for this. She will collect it from you, or sometimes she says she will give you. So this time around, I told my mother that I have this money because I'm taking these people there. This year, after 4 years, I'm going to buy myself a shortcake, a shortbread, and a Fanta, whatever. So they went there. They bought this thing. And that year, I was even hoping they would buy for me because this is how my heart is. And this will make us to know that sometimes people beg you something. They don't beg you something because they have longer throat or they can't bear not to beg you. They are begging you to think because of how their heart is. Because I remember that in the 3rd year, yeah, it's like in the 3rd year, something happened that they bring out the biscuit and they gave it to me kind of to make me longer throat. I raised up my hand to take the laugh. Yes. That was what happened. It's not that I begged them. They were eating the biscuit and I was looking at them. You know, as a human, somehow you might be licking your mouth or a kind of swallowing because you felt like eating and enjoying this thing they are eating. So I kind of raised my hand to collect what they wanted to give to me, and they say it was a joke and they laugh. Like, do you think I will give you this? And this thing hurt me. So luckily for me, I got this money. So when we got there, they bought all of them like this and they didn't buy for me. So I brought out the money and everybody was shocked. All of them were shocked that I had this money, and I bought this biscuit for myself and I bought the drink. They were not happy. They didn't find this funny at all. You won't believe that was the last year they took me there. So they were actually, from what they said, their discussion, they were whispering and talking, even some I had. They're coming to me to take me to this place was to intimidate me, to humiliate me, kind of tell me, look at where we are and you are there. That was God that bringing me to that place. So when people try to intimidate you, to kind of belittle you because you don't have this Christmas, that you know that we have been facing this all our life, that there's no need for somebody to worry and go breaking his or her head because of people who have and people who do not have. Or you start quarreling your wife, your husband, your parents, and getting sad. These people have this, they don't have this. Or you trying to implicate yourself, because there's one thing we do not know. If we go out for this Christmas and we do not have, our dignity still remains with us. Our pride is still intact. We are afraid of being ashamed of not having this Christmas, and we'll do everything to have. Even the one we have, we will try to kind of use it to make like this, and it finish in time, and we will get stranded. It happens every Christmas. Because we are trying to beat the other person. If the other people give people drink, we want to give more, we want to show ourselves. Then we run short of money. But still among our friends and people we know, there are people, even if you're begging them, even if you're doing what, they're trying to squeeze and manage whatever they have, and that will sustain them throughout. And they have their pride and their dignity. There are people who do not have. In your village, there must be a man or woman who is smiling every time. You know, they are the poorest. The people are smiling every time. They are happy every time. That woman and the husband, they use whatever they have. You see them, they don't have. Every time they are happy, though they don't have. And you still see people who have, they are not happy. So protect your dignity. Protect your pride this Christmas. And manage whatever, even when you don't have to manage. Just tell yourself you're going to be happy this Christmas. I've not finished my story, and I'm not going to divert from it. So that Christmas that we have nothing, my sister called me and she told me to wash my old clothes. Remember, last 2 years, my dad was sick. This year, he's sick again. The second year my dad was sick. That means we have nothing left. There's nothing like manage from what you have. We have nothing left. No Christmas clothes last year, or no good Christmas clothes, not no Christmas clothes, no good Christmas clothes last year. So the Christmas clothes might not have survived this year, but still, my sister had that confidence, and she came to me and she told me that there is no way that we will come out to go to all this celebration, to party, all this thing, to go around, hang around with friends this December, this Christmas, that everybody crossing from this village will now say that we are looking at the people who dress well. At the time, the people are going to say, this girl's clothes is fine, but this other girl is beautiful. This other girl is tall, but this other girl is short. This other girl character is good, the other one character is not good. This girl was good in school, the other girl was not good in school. There are many things that people are going to judge us with. They are not only going to judge us by our performance of how rich and flamboyant we show ourselves this Christmas. This Christmas, it all depends on you. How you want to see this Christmas. If you want to do it in happiness, or you want to do it in sadness. This 22nd, I was in the hospital. You know, when we don't go there, we don't remember people are there. Some people are in mortuary. Some people be buried this year. But we are alive. I know we've gotten used to saying we are alive, we are alive, we are alive. Everybody's tired of hearing it. I know. But that is the simple truth if we accept it or not. Because if I didn't go to that hospital, I will not know that some people will be admitted till next year. And those people there are not talking of what they have to get in Christmas. The people in the mortuary, the people in the prison. But we are opportune to be seeing and hearing, walking, whatever situation we find ourselves this Christmas. This Christmas, as we got up, wash our old clothes, set out to those parties with happiness and boldness, with that kind of confidence poverty has made us to learn. Let us all put happiness in this our Christmas, whether the economy likes it or not. If we have enough or not, let the greed, scratching eye we have for other people not destroy our happiness and comfort during this Christmas. Let's all put happiness in ourselves to be healthy. Let this Christmas not cause us high BP. Some small bad sickness that will make us not enjoy the rest of the Christmas we're going to see. Or some bad names we have tagged to our name because of greed, what we want to have this Christmas. Let's enjoy this Christmas. Let's enjoy it like those girls who had nothing that Christmas, but they have hope and they went with confidence that it's not only clothes and money. People will be judging that there are other things to judge. Let's have happiness and peace this Christmas and enjoy the Christmas no matter how little it is. If we had cow, goat, whatever it is that we have, that this Christmas, that these all fingers are not equal, means something to us. May we praise God. May we do it in happiness without being so angry with other people. And may we have peace. I wish you Merry Christmas. I hope you're going to be there healthy and healthy next year without committing yourself in anything you're going to regret. I bless you. I glorify his name because of you. And I wish you all the best, all my best wishes to you this Christmas. And we hope that God give us much next year and the following years to be able to share with our friends whatever we have, that everybody is going to be happy and be so excited to expect each Christmas that comes across as we grow older and older and healthy. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful season. Bye-bye. Bye.